everyone! Welcome to the channel dedicated to sharing the profound insights and wisdom of Andromedan contactee Alex Collier. If you're new here, you're in for a journey that expands your mind and consciousness, bringing you closer to understanding the messages from the fifth density Andromedan extraterrestrials. For those returning, we're grateful for your continued support. Before we dive into today's enlightening content, we have a small favor to ask. If you find value in the knowledge shared in this video, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us amplify Alex Collier's message, allowing us to reach a larger audience with these vital messages. We'd also love to hear from you, so please engage with the comments below. Whether it's a question, your thoughts, or even just an emoji for the sake of engagement, every comment counts. We read every single comment, and your feedback is incredibly valuable to us. Additionally, if you'd like to support us further, consider giving a super thanks tip by clicking the heart with the $sign. This small gesture allows us to continue bringing you more of Alex's messages, unfiltered and directly from his lifelong experiences with the Andromedans. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video.
Alex, you mentioned in the last few webinars that you think we can see some big shift or sign of this whole white hat operation coming to a close by the end of the year. Can you share any more insight on this possibility?
Well, I don't know that the white hat specifically, well, how do I put this? I think some elements of the white hat operation are already completed. But as a whole, are they going to stand up and say, okay, it's over, now it's yours? No, that's not what I meant either. But I'm going to give you an example. Jim Willie, who I happen to think a lot of, did a show with Nino Rodriguez, and he also did one with someone else. And it's his opinion that the white hat operation regarding the financial system, the old system, is done. It's buttoned up, it's finished. They have it totally under control. It's his opinion, based on what he's been told by his sources, that all that's left is for them to, how they're going to tell us or show us what's next. Now, there should be some solace in that, and I've had a little bit of stress about how that was all going to happen myself, the transition from the one system to the new system. Because if you have kids and you have a family to support, stressing about money is horrible. It's just horrible. And it takes everything out of you. But I have another really good friend who is a contactee, and she's not come forward yet. I don't know if she will. But it's their opinion, her contacts, that this transition isn't going to be that bad at all, actually. And we're going to move very seamlessly from one system to another. There will absolutely be evidence of a collapse. For example, news that hasn't come out yet is that Saudi Arabia, which was in Dubai for conversations and talks with other OPEC nations. I don't know if it was all of them. I'm not sure if it was an official OPEC meeting, but essentially told them they were no longer going to be taking treasuries and Federal Reserve notes for oil. Now, obviously, that information has not been made public, because many people would see that as an absolute catastrophe. when point of fact, we have more oil here in the United States than Saudi Arabia ever had. And President Trump was tapping into that before the stolen election. So all that does is force us to be energy independent. Oh, shucks. I mean, we're not going to have to send our money outside the country and finance other countries, their development. We can keep it all in-house and finance our own country's development. God, what a bummer that is, right? So, there's all these positives. Again, it all depends on your perspective, how you look at these things. That would not necessarily be a bad thing. Rothschild, one of the Rothschild, I think it was Nathan Rothschild, said, "I care not who makes the laws." He said this in 1790, 93 maybe. "I care not who makes the laws. Give me the power to create the money, and I care not who makes the laws." And, China, having so much of our debt, has given us a really hard time and has put us through the ringer, at least the weaklings. Saudi Arabia has also done the same. And one of the horrible things that was done after Bretton Woods was that the United States guaranteed that our military would protect the oil lanes if Saudi Arabia used if they used the Federal Reserve note as the petrodollar. And, that's taken us everywhere. That has cost tens of thousands of lives of our best and brightest. And it has forced us to borrow more money to build military bases all over the world and accommodate these other countries in the form of payouts and bribes. And let's not pretend that isn't happening, because we all know it does, to allow us to be there and to use local contractors and so on and so forth. But who's on the hook for it ultimately is us, the taxpayers. So it's been a terrible system. And when you look at it now, who has it really benefited? Who's it really benefited? It benefited the cabal, because they've been able to use us to fight their wars, to fight their battles, to bring in international corporations, to manipulate local governments for resources. And a perfect example of that would be South America, what international corporations have done down there. There definitely is a better way to go here, one where everybody benefits. And, these are all part of the things that are going to come out, and some of it's going to be very, very difficult for us to hear. But we, the people of this country, need to know what's been done in our name. Now, they didn't do it for us, but they did it in our name. They used us. The American people support this. The American people this. The American people that. And half of this stuff we knew nothing about. So, I want to prepare you for some of this, because what's needed is perspective. All right? It wasn't us, but nonetheless, we're going to have to address it, because we live on the same planet with these people. And we have an obligation, once this whole cabal system is taken down, to not only protect ourselves from this ever happening again, but to protect other nations and other human beings from this type of thing ever happening again. All right? We're all going back to school on international affairs. All of us are. Every individual, every country, we're all going back to school. And we're going to have to come up with new ways to do things.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found it insightful, please like the video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future updates. If you have any questions relating to today's video, please also leave them below. We read all the comments and take on board what our viewers have to say about Alex Collier's work. Remember, your support helps Alex Collier's knowledge and the messages from the Andromedans reach more people. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can give us a super thanks tip by clicking the heart icon with a $sign. It really helps our team bring you more content. Also, be sure to visit alexcollier.org to sign up for our regular email newsletter. It's the best way to stay updated with the latest news, exclusive content, and upcoming live webinars. For the latest insights from Alex Collier, check out alexcollier.live. And if you want to explore over 250 past webinars, head over to alexcollier.tv. Thank you for being a part of this journey and supporting Alex Collier's work. We couldn't do this without you, and we're genuinely grateful for your support. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the vast mysteries of our universe. If you would like to see the Andromedan contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live online seminar every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information on upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org.